Hey there, Strawberry Leaves, it's Strawberry Comics. This video is for anyone who feels a bit weighed down today. Remember the days when you felt like the world was a marvel to behold? Back when imagination reigned and you could see impossible things. As if the wall between reality and fantasy never existed. Growing older seems to have the effect of building such a wall, and time seems to make us forget what was on the other side. And who could blame us? There's so much to think about in a day. Our responsibilities, our roles in society, not to mention general practicalities. With a brick wall separating two worlds, it seems like the magic of life isn't what we thought it was when we were young. I think we all know what that bitter feeling is like. I think it might be why most people of my generation fear being labeled as an adult. We don't fear being one, we just fear the loss of what made life magical to us when our minds ran untethered and wild. That being said, what if I said you could regain some of that childlike wonder? What would life be like if after so many years the wall was broken down? What new perspective of the world could you discover? What limitless possibilities would await you? I'm going to break down 3 things that you can do to break the wall and open a door, so you could begin your journey to be just as carefree as you once were. The first one is to forget. Forget how you think of life now. How it's supposed to be lived, any expectation, and forget the thoughts that once made you upset or angry. There isn't any point in keeping them, because those thoughts only serve as weights now. Let yourself discover your needs and wants before anyone else has a say about it, and consider them in the moment. Do you need to run? To dance? When was the last time you climbed a tree? Give yourself room from the rest of the world to just exist. And once you get the hang of it, then you can pretend. This one might be harder for some, but everyone used to pretend once, so it might not be as impossible as it seems. Look at the nearest light, perhaps a lamp. How else could this lamp look if the rules of our own world were bent? Would it appear as a glass bulb suspended by magic? Or would it appear as a strange luminescent creature? When you look out your window, do you see a busy city that never sleeps? Or do you see a colorful medieval marketplace? Do you see a yard? Or a never-ending sea of wheat, speckled with fireflies, and a horizon that makes you say, "What am I doing inside?" Our world has been seen through so many different lenses and rewritten by so many people. You're no different. You can imagine something just as magical and twice as special. And when you do, if you try to hold on to it long enough, you can record it. Not for the eyes of anyone else, at least it doesn't have to be. But if you ever feel like the magic is faded, you'll need to prove to yourself that it can be done again, and at any time. You'll need to remind yourself because time seems to make us forget. Some of these things take practice and time, and that's okay. I hope that anyone who listened to this feels just a bit better about the world we live in. And perhaps, if we all try, we could bring some of the things we love most about the things we imagine into our own world. Can you imagine such a place? A world made up of one wonderful collaboration of all things inspired and inspiring. Horizons forever filled with enriching dreams and ideas. Entire cities built on the foundations of creativity and imagination. That's the kind of world I'd like to live in. What kinds of things can you imagine for this new world? Let me know in the comments. And as a thank you for helping me reach 150 subscribers, I'm doing a Q&A video, so submit your questions now. And until next time, stay tuned, Strawberry Leaves.